thanks for coming. We have 5 bills on the agenda today. With us today we have Senator Savino and Senator Sanders. Thank you both very much for being here. We should have at least one more meeting, perhaps 2 before the end of session. And we have a hearing scheduled for a week from today, which will be dealing with prompt pay in the contractor, subcontractor world. So I think the hearing is entitled Prompt Pay Saves Jobs. First bill on today, sponsored by Senator Little, Senate 1853A.
An act to amend the labor law in relation to preventing agricultural employers from paying for unemployment benefits for federally ineligible farm labor.
Any questions?
Actually, is it that are they ineligible by federal law because they're H-2-1? So New York State law doesn't, is a quirk in the New York State law that doesn't realize that you don't have to pay this coverage?
So they're collecting payments for unemployment insurance that the employees will never be able to recover.
Because by virtue of their status as H-2-1,
But by virtue of their visa status.
right, they couldn't collect it anyway.
Right.
Just wanted to make sure we wanted to do that. Because I've had discussions over the years with the farm workers about many of them don't work in the quarters. Assuming they were eligible for it, they weren't H-2-1, they don't work in the quarters in a year to be able to collect anyway. That's a different.
Separate issue.
Okay.
Separate issue. I want to welcome Senator Akshar. Senator, thanks for being here.
Mr.
We're on the
Chairman.
first item.
Thank you. I apologize for my tardiness.
All right. Any nays? Very well. The bill is reported. And again, just to clarify what Senator Savino was saying, all this does is say that the employer shouldn't have to pay unemployment insurance for someone who has no ability to collect unemployment insurance, and therefore they're paying it into a black hole.
Because they're federally barred from
Because they're
collecting.
federally barred from collecting unemployment insurance because they're only here for the limited purpose of working for that period and then they leave. These are migrant workers and we're here pursuant to authorization of visa. Second bill, Senate 2100, sponsored by Senator Rivera.
An act to amend the labor law in relation to prohibiting the awarding of state and municipal contracts to contractors within the bar and another state.
Any questions?
Move the bill.
Second.
Any nays? Bills reported. Next one is Senate 2718 by Senator Grifo. If approved, will be referred to finance.
An act to amend the workers' compensation law in relation to physical therapy care provided through the workers' compensation system.
Any questions?
Move the bill.
Second.
Any nays? The bill is referred to finance. Next bill is Senate 4332B, sponsored by Senator Savino.
An act to amend the workers' compensation law in relation to requiring the medical advisory committee to establish the use of comprehensive nationally recognized treatment guidelines for all body parts or conditions which have no recommendations by such advisory committee.
Senator Savino, would you like to move the bill?
I would.
Second. Second.
Any nays? The bill is reported. And the last one is Senate 7196 by Senator Robach.
An act to amend the labor law, the tax law, and the social services law in relation to jury duels for United States Supreme Courts.
Any nays? It expands jury pools. I guess they have an issue in different parts of the state that limit the criteria that they use to determine who may be in a jury, and that's created some conflicts. So Senator Robach has tried to address it. Any nays? Bill is reported. Thank you very much. Again, next week we have a hearing on prompt pay. I hope everyone can make it. Again, thanks for coming out. You started that.